Welcome to Canadian Armed Forces Fitness, your premier destination for online fitness training in the CAF community. Our mission is to provide dynamic, results-driven fitness programs tailored to meet the diverse needs and wants of our CAF members. Join us for our weekly live and bilingual workouts with options for every fitness level. Engage in our challenges and explore diverse content from mobility sessions to targeted training programs like force evaluation prep. Connect with our community by subscribing to our bulletin and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to stay informed on our latest updates and events. I'm Coach Saul, and together we are CAF Fitness.
Indeed, we are CAF Fitness. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Canadian Armed Forces Fitness Studios powered by PSP. I'm your host, Coach Saul. Like always, have some water nearby, have space to work out in, and if there's any movements that do not agree with you in your body, let me know in the comment section so I can give you alternatives for those movements. Okay, I hope you all had a great weekend. Today, you're going to need, I don't even know why I have this here. You're not even going to need a mat. You're just going to need something a little bit more on the heavy side, okay? Whether that means like everybody's got a backpack or a grocery bag, one of those reusable grocery bags or something, put a couple water bottles in it, something that's a little bit heavier for you to do the farmer's carries with and the side bends as well. And then obviously I don't want you to break your bag or anything like that, but if you have trouble doing the kettlebell swings or the dumbbell swings or whatever you're using, then you can always do some good mornings, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue dans le studio Les Facs en Forme propulsé par PSP. Je suis votre hôte, Coach Saul. Comme toujours, avoir de l'eau à proximité, avoir un espace bien dégagé et sécuritaire. Et si jamais il y a un mouvement qui ne vous convient pas, dites-moi dans les commentaires pour que je puisse vous donner des alternatives pour ces mouvements-là. Aujourd'hui, vous aurez besoin d'une charge assez lourde, ok? C'est-à-dire si vous avez un sac à dos ou bien un sac d'épicerie, que vous pouvez mettre quelques bouteilles d'eau dedans ou quoi que ce soit pour que ça soit un peu plus lourd que d'habitude, ok? J'insiste cette fois d'avoir une charge pour vous entraîner pour votre test force, ok? Pour les kettlebell swings, par contre, si on veut pas comme faire des gros élans comme ça et on veut pas briser le sac qu'on utilise, ça je comprends, on peut toujours alterner, faire l'alternative du good morning, mais on va parler de ça après. Ok, avant de commencer cet entraînement, veuillez lire l'avis de non-responsabilité que je mettrai sur l'écran maintenant. Please read our disclaimer, which is on screen, or it's also available in the description section. Good morning, Lieutenant-Colonel. Okay, there is a link for Wordly in the chat. Wordly is for subtitles, but remember, it's AI, so it may not have all the nuances of the original language. Okay, il y a un lien vers Wordly dans le chat, mais veuillez, juste pour un petit rappel que c'est traduit par IA, alors ça peut ne pas saisir toutes les nuances de la langue d'origine. I should have just read it. Okay. Okay. Tout le monde, on va commencer comme toujours le force prep avec l'échauffement force. Okay, so you're going to be seeing this warm up. I'm doing a few variations since we're doing it in your living room or something like that, but you're going to see this wherever you're doing your force test, the exact same warm up. Okay, so everyone, let's start doing big arm circles towards the front. Notice my palms are facing the outside. Okay, I want to get full range of motion. I want to breathe. Big arm circles going forward. Make sure you do that at least 5 times, and then we'll go back the other way. Okay, big arm circles going back. Turn those palms facing out. Breathe. Smile. And nice job. All right, everyone. Once you've done at least 5, then let's do some hugs now. Big hugs, open and close. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if the noise canceling cancels out my big breaths, but make sure that you're breathing here. Okay, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's swing our arms up and down now. Okay, on fait des gros élans de bras. Et vous pouvez marcher pendant que vous faites ça. Vous n'êtes pas obligé de rester sur place. Mais si vous êtes à côté des meubles ou quelque chose, bien évidemment, on va rester sur place. Excellent. On secoue un petit peu les bras et on va monter les genoux en haut. OK, on monte les genoux en avant, on fait les genoux hauts. Ça, c'est la version dynamique. Ça, c'est la version plus, moins dynamique. OK, comme vous voyez, j'alterne avec mes bras pendant que je fais ça. On inspire du nez et on souffle de la bouche. Je garde un œil sur le temps et on va changer. 3, 2, 1, talon au fessier. OK, ça c'est moins dynamique et ça c'est plus dynamique. OK, on pointe les genoux au sol et on veut sentir un petit étirement dans les cuisses. I know, I'm keeping an eye on the time. You just keep kicking your bum. Okay? And we're switching in 3, 2, 1, 2. Frankenstein, we're touching. Alternating foot, alternating hand. If you can't reach your toes, that's fine. Legs straight though. Okay, I don't want to see any of this. That's not what we're doing. Okay? Kick straight leg. Even if you only go up that far, we want to feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. I know I sound like a broken record, but when I'm doing live classes, all I see is people going, oh yeah, as soon as I mention it. So I got to mention it. You got to breathe. Very nice. Okay, everyone, staying still. We would do a side shuffle normally, but because we're in our living room, we're going to do some side steps and forward and backward steps. So bend your knees, athletic stance, weight on the toes. Put a band around your legs if you want a little bit more tension. Force your knees out. 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. 4, 3. Notice the space between my feet stays the same the whole time. Outside. 2, 3, 4. Left and now right. 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Normally you do the karaoke next, which I guess you could do, but I just figured since we're in our living rooms, probably don't have enough space for all that. Okay, let's do some squats, okay? Feet under the hips, or perhaps a little bit wider outside the shoulders, sending the hips back and down, arms out for counterbalance. Stay at the bottom for a second, and stand, okay? Try and get below the hips below the knee crease, and stand. 3, and stand. Let's do these last 2 a little bit quicker. 4, and stand. And 5, and stand. Les fentes en avant et arrière, comme vous voyez, avec la même jambe. On fait 3 fois en avant, 3 fois en alternance en arrière. Après d'avoir fait 3 fois d'une côté, on fait 3 de l'autre côté. Vous n'êtes pas obligé de faire un gros élan avec la jambe. Vous pouvez arrêter au milieu si vous voulez. Très bien, très bien, très bien. Okay, lorsque vous avez fini ça, shake it out. 2 fois la largeur des épaules. Je veux que vous écartez vos jambes. Et on va s'asseoir sur un talon et sur l'autre. On garde les talons au sol et on peut lever les orteils si on a besoin. OK, c'est parti. 1, 2, on fait 5 de chaque côté. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Shake that out. Let's hit the deck, okay? Plank position. Bring one foot forward beside your hand. Drop your knee to the floor. Okay, deep breath in. Elbow towards your instep now. Deep breath in. As you exhale, rotate towards the sky. Oh, yeah. Pushing your knee out the whole time. Okay, I'm basically up on the edge of my foot. Let's go back down again. Make sure you're breathing. And exhale as you rotate up. Okay, and then here's where you would inhale, right? The next in the sequence, and exhale, coming down. Now we're going to sit back. So hands on the floor. We're going to sit back onto our heel and stretch out that hamstring. 3, 2, 1, and come forward. The other version you could do, and sitting back again, is lean forward like this. And then sit up if you want, okay? And come forward. And one more time, sitting back. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Coming forward, very nice. And now from here, I want us to come back to a plank and switch legs. Ok, l'autre jambe en avant, genou à côté de l'épaule, grande respiration, et on baisse le coude, sol, vers l'intérieur du pied. Ok, en expirant, on retourne vers le haut. On pousse toujours le genou vers l'extérieur. Ok, grande respiration, on retourne le coude vers le sol. Et on retourne vers le haut. Et encore une fois, coude vers le sol, on respire. Quand on expire, on relaxe. Quand on relaxe, on peut atteindre plus d'amplitude de mouvement. On retourne vers le haut en expirant. Très bien, on met les deux mains au sol et on s'assoit sur le talon en allongeant la jambe en avant. On retourne vers l'avant. On peut également se redresser. C'est parti, 2. Et comme vous voyez, je m'assois, être redressé et je me plie vers l'avant. On revient vers l'avant. Et dernière fois, on va vers l'arrière avec la jambe en avant allongée. 3, 2, 1. On revient vers l'avant. On se remet dans position de planche et on se relève. Okay, cette prochaine partie, ce n'est pas dans tous les échauffements, c'est un petit ajout que je mets au lieu du hand release push-ups. J'ajoute le burpee, l'aspect burpee, parce que c'est la première tâche que vous allez effectuer dans le test force. Okay? Touch the line, step back, drop down, hands up. Get up in a running stance. Okay, normally, this is the Coach Saul special. Normally, you just do 5 hand release push-ups and then you go get a water, but not today, okay? And try and do a couple of these maybe on force test day to get yourself into the mindset. Okay, find your line, find your imaginary line if it has to be. Touch the line, step back, drop down, hands up. Let's go. Touch the line, step back, drop down, hands up. 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Touch the line, step back, drop down, hands up. Boom. By the way, I had a question the other day. Does your foot, I don't know if you can see on the camera, does your foot need to go over the line? No, it does not. If you want to play a risky game, and it is a risky game, your foot just needs to break the front plane of the line. So as long as you're in contact with the line, that's fine. But you also have the risk of that happening, which I've seen my boss's boss do before. It's okay though. We still love it. Okay. EMOM 15. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute for 15 minutes. We're going to be doing kettlebell swings on minute number 1 or object swings. Okay. Farmer's carry on one side, then 20 seconds on the other side. Then we're going to be doing lateral bends. So you're going to be having one hand on your stomach to make sure you're keeping your stomach engaged. The charge, the load is going to be on your side. You're going to lean towards the side to your range of motion that you're able to keep your core stable. I don't want you to obviously lose your core to get more range of motion, but come down, very subtle movement. Then from there, we're going to come back to neutral. I don't want anybody bending and overextending to the other direction. That's not what I want. Just side bend, back to neutral. Side bend, back to neutral, 20 seconds on one side. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side, just back to neutral. Okay? Again, don't lean away from the object. All right? First movement, kettlebell swings, can be done with the weight. Obviously, we discussed this before beginning. I have an actual sandbag, and if you're using an object that's similarly large, then you're going to have to go a little bit like a sumo kettlebell, okay? But essentially what we're going to do, we're going to keep our core nice and tight. Keep your back straight. Send the hips back. It's all in the hips. You're going to use your hips to propulser, to propulse the bag forward. You're keeping your arms straight because I don't want you lifting with your arms. Your arms are simply a tether between your body and the bag. Okay, so I don't want you pulling it in towards you and being like, oh, my forearms, they're done. How am I going to do the farmer's carry? Well, you shouldn't be pulling on the kettlebell swings. You should just be gripping, hanging on to make sure it doesn't fly away from you. Okay, so hips go forward, propulsing the bag forward, and you're holding the bag with your hands. The other option, if you don't want to be swinging around, let's say you're using a grocery bag, you don't want it to break, you don't want to hit anything, that's fine. Okay, hands behind the head, hips go back, just like we would with the swing. Hips come forward, or jump if you want to add a little bit extra. Okay, le porté du fermier, on prend le sac, la charge, peu importe ce qu'on tient, et on tient avec le tronc bien contracté, et on va tout simplement marcher 20 secondes dans une direction, 20 secondes dans l'autre direction, ou bien avec une main, avec la préhension d'une main, et ensuite de l'autre main, ok? Si jamais vous n'avez pas assez d'espace de marcher, ce n'est pas grave, on peut tout simplement lever les genoux qui va vous faire travailler, c'est sûr, ok? Last one, we already discussed this, lateral bend. So you're going to hold that in one hand for 20 seconds, hand on the stomach to make sure you're keeping a nice core, back to neutral, lean, back to neutral. Okay, if you're using a rough sandbag and you're scraping the side of your knee like I just did, put a knee sleeve on or something, okay, because we're starting. Okay, hope everyone's doing good on Instagram. We are very busy on Instagram today. That's a good thing. Starting in 10 seconds with the kettlebell swings. On commence avec les élans de kettlebell en 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. C'est parti. Let's go. Okay. On vient au niveau de la poitrine, au niveau des épaules ou bien au niveau des yeux. Je ne veux pas que vous amenez le sac comme au-dessus de la tête, par exemple, mais on devrait être capable de mettre 20 kilos sur l'épaule. Alors, gardez ça en tête. Allez comme cibler le niveau des épaules. Il nous reste 10 secondes avant qu'on va prendre 20 secondes de repos dans chaque minute. 2, 1, time. Woo! That's only round 1? Okay. That's only literally movement 1. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Farmer's carry is next. Make sure you keep a tight core. Everything is going to be about keeping your tight core today, but breathing. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You've got to learn to keep your tight core, but breathe at the same time. Okay? Because if you have to loosen your midline to be able to breathe, and then you're walking around like this, and then you squeeze to hold your breath. No, no, no. You have to keep it tight while you breathe. Switch hands. Il faut garder le tronc bien contracté pendant que nous respirons. Je ne veux pas que, pendant que vous respirez, vous perdez votre midline et que vous reprenez après d'avoir respiré. Non, on veut respirer en même temps. 3, 2, 1, time. On dépose la charge. On secoue un petit peu les bras. Je sais que les avant-bras sont bien, ils travaillent. Ok. On fait prochainement les lateral bend, les flexions latérales. Les flexions latérales. Yes, not latéraux. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hand on the stomach. We got to breathe. We got to squeeze. The whole time that we're doing that farmer's carry, we're fighting the urge to bend. So now we're just exaggerating a little bit to strengthen, switch hands, to strengthen those obliquities to make sure that they're there to support us when we're doing our farmer's carry. Okay, try to bend sideways. Like I said, it's not going to be a big range of motion, but I don't want you leaning forward. 3, 2, 1, time. I don't want you leaning forward thinking you're doing something wrong. No, it's literally like See how small of a range of motion that is? Yeah, it's okay. You're going to work. You're going to feel it by round 3. We got 5 rounds, by the way. Back to kettlebell swings. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Let's smile. Let's breathe. Let's have some fun. Keep your weight where? In your toes, right? Nope. In your heels. Okay? If you're sending your hips back and going up on your toes, you're going to be like a certain pop star. Right? Keep your heels down. Keep your back straight. Okay, here's some frequently asked questions. If we lose our midline, put the bag down, straighten your back, get tight, pick it up, and start again, okay? No sense in trying to re-straighten your back while doing a dynamic move time like that. Whew. Farmer's carry is next. Now, I failed to mention, let's say your forearms are like, they're really tight, and you say to yourself, I'm not going to carry the bag like this anyways during the ILS. That's fine. 3, 2, 1, let's go, farmer's carry. That's fine. Hold it in front. Same movement. Let's say you're like, no, I'm going to hold it like this during the ILS, the 3rd task. That's fine. Hold it like a baby. You can hold it on your shoulder even, okay, just to get you used to walking with it. And I forgot to mention the tip of the day, but the tip of the day is keeping a low center of gravity, right? So if you're not allowed to run with the sandbag, right? So keeping a low center of gravity and getting used to keeping that time under tension and staying low. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you to switch hands, but that's okay. You'll just do the whole thing, 3, 2, 1, time. You'll do the whole thing with your other hand next time, okay? Yeah, low center of gravity is the tip of the day for the ILS. When you're sprinting with no bag, you know, you can let that go a little bit, but when you have the bag, you got to keep a low center of gravity to travel straight, not up and down. 3, 2, 1, lateral bend. Let's go. I'm squeezing. I'm squeezing on the side. You know what else I'm squeezing? I'm squeezing my bum. I always squeeze my bum. Not with my head, I'm squeezing the muscle. Okay, 3, 2, 1, switch to the other side. I'm squeezing my side here. Make sure, yeah, those muscles are working. Feeling the striations. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, 5 seconds, keep breathing. 2, 1, time. People ask me all the time, like, how do you never shut up during these lives? All you do is talk, 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 and you're moving. And I'm like, I know, it's because I breathe. I practice what I preach. I'm breathing while I talk, okay? I'm exhaling. Then I take a deep inhale. All right, next movement, kettlebell swings. Let's go. Ce n'est pas évident de faire 40 secondes de kettlebell swing, sûrement après d'avoir déjà fait 2 rounds. Alors, si jamais vous voulez arrêter à 30 secondes, ça ne dérange pas. Mais si vous avez un poids comme plus léger, vous pouvez prendre ça aussi. Un petit pli dans les genoux, mais on ne fait pas un squat, s'il vous plaît. On envoie les hanches vers l'arrière et on va propulser le sac vers l'avant en étendre les hanches. Time. Woo. Okay, farmer's carry is next. Farmer's carry, baby carry, shoulder carry. Walk around. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Farmer carry. I know a farmer named Carrie. That's why I named this carry after them. Three, 2, 1, switch arms. If you want to practice doing like a low center of gravity walk, right? What's the definition of walking? It's always having one foot in contact with the ground at all times. So, obviously running, you can't do that, but you can do like large steps and stay low time to cover more ground. I'm just spitting tips at you. That's all I'm doing. I'm just giving all these tips. I know you're probably going to absorb like 20% because you're trying to work out. That's okay. Come back and watch the video later. I need more views. 3, 2, 1. Lateral bend. See, that first one, I went a little too far. I was just showing off, okay? We don't need a big side bend, and we don't need to lean away from the object like we discussed earlier. Switch. Okay, keep that core nice and tight. Keep breathing. Neutral, people, neutral. And time, watch your toes. Next, kettlebell. Oh my gosh, we're already back to our kettlebell swings again for the 4th time. When is this gonna end? Just kidding, I'm having so much fun, I wish it would never end, but sadly, this is the 4th round out of 5, which means shortly we will have to depart. It's okay though, I'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m., so will you. 3, 2, 1, kettlebell swings, let's go. See, I'm going up to my shoulder level because I'm playing peekaboo with y'all. Hips, move that bag forward. Hamstrings and glutes are what make the hips move that bag forward, right? You're burning up. That's okay. Keep moving. Hang on, 3, hang on, 2, hang on. Time. Woo! Nice work. Farmer's carry is next. Farmer's carry is next. I'm just going to keep saying it. Tight core. Squeeze your abs. Breathe while you're squeezing. 3, 2, 1. Farmer's carry. Let's go. Okay, like I said, you want to take long and low steps to practice, you can. And in fact, if you plan on doing it, you should. Right? Just make sure that you practice the way you play. Switch, keeping a low center of gravity. But also remember, you're going to be low. You're going to have the temptation to pop up, but that's going to make you kind of run. So stay low and walk. And if you're telling me, like, I don't want to do a briefcase carry, that's fine. Hold it like a baby. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, lateral bend is next, okay? Hand on the stomach. Side bend, back to neutral. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back to neutral. See how small that range of motion is? Here, I'm going to come closer just so you can see. Look how small the range of motion is. Back to neutral. 3, 2, 1, switch. Hey, you can even hold my side here. Small range of motion, keeping the core nice and tight. And yes, I'm going to feel it in my obliques. Okay. Three, 2, 1, time. Nice job. 5th and final round. You guys, 5th and final round. Makes me sad, but makes me happy knowing that you joined me for an awesome workout. We're not going to finish on time. I'm so sorry if I'm going over time for you. 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell swings. Let's go. Last 3 minutes. You don't need a long time to get a good workout in. Come on now. Maintenir cette rythme. Respirez. Maintenir le dos neutre. Allez, c'est parti. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. OK, il nous reste 2 mouvements. le porté du fermier et flexion latérale. On prend le sac ou on porte le sac comme un bébé. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Ou on le met sur l'épaule. Je veux que vous soyez challengés. Je veux vous mettre un défi de prendre les longs pas ou bien de monter, switch les genoux le plus haut possible si vous le faites sur place. Gardez le dos bien droit. Gardez la main sur le ventre pour sentir les abdos qui contractent. 3, 2, 1, time. Oh. Et si vous me dites, OK, je n'ai pas besoin de ma main là pour savoir que mes abdos contractent, mettez vos mains comme ça. OK, 5 secondes et on va faire les flexions latérales pour finir l'entraînement du jour. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh. On est toujours en sécurité. Si jamais on perd notre midline, on dépose la charge, on revient au dos droit. Switch hands. On lève le sac en sécurité, surtout dans ces derniers rounds. Dans ce dernier round. Jusqu'au neutre. I caught myself. That's why cameras are handy. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice work, everyone. If you want to do a little stretch, here's what you can do. Because I got to get out of here because I'm taking up too much of your time. Here's what you can do. You can sit on the floor. You can reach for your hamstrings. You can reach for your toes. Stretch out those hamstrings a little bit. If you're looking to stretch out your glutes a little bit, you can either take a 90-90 stretch and bring your nose towards your toes. Or you can go into a pigeon stretch as well. Okay, and then for your low back, if you want to hold your knee into your chest, then your other knee into your chest, then both knees into your chest. Do a little bit of happy baby rolling around. You can do that. Because I just want you to be happy, baby. All right, that's all that I have for you today. I hope you're prepared for the ILS. Keep a low center of gravity. Keep smiling. And we'll see you tomorrow at 0800 tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Bienvenue aux Forces armées canadiennes en forme, votre destination principale pour l'entraînement physique en ligne dans la communauté des facs. Notre mission, c'est d'offrir des programmes de conditionnement physique dynamiques et axés sur les résultats, conçus pour répondre aux divers besoins et désirs des membres des facs. Rejoignez-nous pour nos séances d'entraînement hebdomadaires, en ligne, en direct et bilingue, avec des options pour tous les niveaux de forme physique. Participez à nos défis et explorez notre contenu varié, des séances de mobilité aux programmes ciblés tels que la préparation pour l'évaluation force. Connectez-vous avec notre communauté dynamique en vous abonnant à notre bulletin et en nous suivant sur Facebook, Instagram et YouTube pour rester informé de nos dernières mises à jour et nos événements. Je suis Coach Saul et ensemble, nous sommes les facs en forme.